Have you ever found that one perfect job that just lines up with everything that you have going on in your life? I did. Well, so I thought I did. So, I am a full time student at YVC seeking my nursing degree, and this summer I decided to get my CNA license so I can start gaining knowledge and learning all the basics. So, in November, I get a call from my friend Jessica. She knows that I'm looking for a job, very specific hours and days. And she goes, "Hey Evelyn, I just found the perfect job for you. I just had an interview with these two wonderful ladies. The patient's name is Penny, and I also met her mom, Janet. Penny happens to be living in Janet's home that they just purchased so she can live there. It's a very nice area. I cannot take the job because I don't work nights. She's not a night person, and she knows that I am. I was looking for a job during the night. So I said, "How great! Yes, please tell them about me." She says, "Oh, I did. I gave them your information. Just want to let you know." And I got an interview. So I'm excited, right? I go interview with Penny, which is the patient, and I met her mother, Janet. And they were very nice, very, very nice people. We had a good time. I was there for over an hour. And I worked I worked a total of 60 hours. So I worked 2 weeks, 2 weekends, because I was working Friday to through Monday morning. So my schedule was 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. So December 11th, I come home on Monday and I go to bed. I wake up later and I'm getting ready to make dinner. So as I'm making dinner, I'm making french fries for my boys. Yep, I am. I am peeling potatoes. Pretend this is a potato, please. I'm peeling potatoes. And as I'm doing that, I'm watching the local news. I'm actually listening to the local news. And all of a sudden, I hear the reporter goes, "And now we are asking the public for your help in locating these two individuals that are wanted for grand larceny." And I happen to turn around, and there's a picture of a male that's wanted for first degree theft. And then next to him, I see a picture of my client. Yes, my client is wanted. She is on the local news, wanted for first degree theft. I'm peeling the potato and I just go, "Oh my God, that's Penny." My husband comes around the corner and he's like, What? That's Penny?" "Yes, that's Penny. That's my client." So my heart drops and I grab my phone and I texted Janet, her mother. I go, hey Janet, I just saw Penny, her mugshots all over the news. Should I be worried about my job?" "I'm definitely worried, right? I'm definitely worried." Janet goes, No, Evelyn, don't worry about it. It's all a mistake. It's not real. Very real. So within 5 minutes, Penny is calling me, and I'm just like, "Oh my God, she's calling me now. Like, what do I do?" So I answered. I go, "Hey, Penny, what's going on?" And she's just telling me that no, it's not true. It's all a misunderstanding. It's not true. There's no warrants. Blah blah blah. There was a warrant. There was definitely a warrant. So at this point, I don't even know what's going on. I just met them, and I really don't know what's going on. So I started asking and saying, "Hey, can I get paid for those 2 weeks that I already worked?" And she's telling me, "Oh yes, of course. Yeah, there's a check coming." She keeps telling me there's a check coming, just prolonging the situation because I kept in contact with her for for a few weeks. I wanted to get paid down, I knew I wasn't going to get paid anymore because she's wanted for grand theft. Like, I'm not getting paid. So that same day, she calls me back again and tells me, I've been evicted. What? Red flag, right? Big old red flag. I go, you've been evicted? I thought that your mom, Janet, bought that house so you could live in it. Another red flag. Turns out this woman, Janet, it's not even her real mom. I didn't know that. No. She came in the picture about 7 years ago. But I don't even know. I don't even know what else is not true. So, red flags, right? Everywhere. Here I am. I didn't do any research. I took the job because my friend told me about it and it sounded legit. She works for a company. She's never had these issues and I trust her. She's my friend. Yes, she feels horrible for what happened, by the way. So I decided to do some research. I drove to the place where I was caring for her and decided to knock on the door, the neighbor's door. The reason why I did that was because she blamed the neighbor that was the reason why she got evicted, that it was because of the neighbor and the landlord, something going on. That was her claim, right? Another red flag. So I spoke with the neighbor, very nice lady. She tells me that she actually had her daughter, her teenage daughter who had come home from college, work for her as well, and she didn't pay her. Yeah, she didn't pay her either. So this very nice lady gets me in contact with the landlord, and I call this man and I ask him, hey, I just want to know what's going on. I know that she got evicted. I just want to know a little bit more. I'm just trying to find out some information because I didn't do my research. So I'm talking to this man and I tell him what happened. And he apologizes to me. He says, Evelyn, I'm really, really sorry that this happened to you. You know, I didn't do my research either. And I broke the rules. I shouldn't have broken my rules. But the one time that I broke the rules, this is what happens. This woman had been living in his home for many months. She owes him a total of $12,000 in rent. That's money that this man is never going to get. So here he is apologizing to me. We never met. We only had a conversation over the phone. And he's apologizing to me and saying, I'm really sorry this happened to you. And I just, excuse me. I just go, thank you. Thank you so much for your kind words. It really meant a lot to me that day. Because I was angry. I was angry. I was sad because this woman scammed me. She did. She scammed him. And then I found out that she did it to the neighbor's daughter too. Yes. It was just a lot for me that day. And I was angry and I really needed that man to tell me all those kind of things, and he did. And I really appreciate that. That made me feel great. So I came home. I was more calm. I did more research. My husband did more research, and he found out that she's actually a criminal from Iowa. She's been doing this. She's a squatter. She's been evicted many, many times. And I also did more digging, and I found out that she has been doing this to other people, other caregivers. She will hire them, tell them that she's going to pay them this much, and she doesn't. And that just really made me very, very angry, because at this point, I'm not going to get my $1,400. I know I'm not. At this point, it's more about her doing this to other people who are just trying to make a living, or who are just trying to gain experience, and people who are caring. I'm a caring person. The man, the landlord, he sounded like a really nice, caring person, and she did that to him. That's horrible. Even though that happened to him, the one thing that surprised me was that he was still sounding like a very kind person and was apologizing to me. That made me feel good. So that brought me back to, okay, it's okay. It's okay. So how I got over it was that same day I came home, I decided, you know what? I'm not going to let this woman bring me down. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get up. I'm going to continue my path. I'm going to become a nurse. And I'm going to go to the gym that day. I did. I punched a punching bag a few times. I totally thought about her. And I had to go to work out that day. So I let my anger go. And many different ways that have helped me is by talking to people about it, by informing everybody that this is real. This is real. It happens. It could happen to anybody. I mean, it happened to me. So please do your research, because chances are, if something sounds too good to be true, it definitely is. Definitely it is. I know that a lot of times, speaking from experience, a lot of times, you think this is it, this is perfect, it's going to work out great, but usually it's not. So please do your research. I definitely learned a valuable lesson. So did my friend. Like I said, she feels horrible. I mess with her once in a while, and I tell her, hey, Jessica, remember that time that you got me that perfect job and I got scammed? She still feels horrible, but I think it's funny now. So another thing that I learned was that when I was watching the news, in the posts from Crime Stoppers, there was a reward, $1,000 reward. I should have claimed that. I should have done it, but I didn't. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know. I still had hope that it wasn't going to happen. I still had hope that she wasn't a scammer, but nope. She was a scammer. Too many red flags. So if you see a lot of red flags, please don't ignore them. They are real. They're real.